So thank you so much. Welcome everyone to the Reiki introduction session. Okay. So we will very first talk about the basic energy that we all know. And that is like, you always feel the energy that is in and around us, right? And most of the times we feel it when when we are very happy, in a very happy mood, and also when we are in a very sad mood. It's kind of different types of energy that we feel. And then this energy, as we all know, it can never be destroyed. It can only be changed from one form to the other. And then this body, this the gross body or this physical body, is the combination of so many atoms and cells and molecules and all that. So this how does this form by the combination. I mean, it's like if it is more dense, then we are forming uh, as a figure. And that is why this energy, we have a very direct contact with this energy and very direct connect with this energy. Okay. And most of the times, what do we know that we how we have seen energy working is like, you all know, you all have heard about this nazar or drishti, right? When people or kids are falling sick, or people are falling sick, you immediately say nazar lag gaya, dishti tagilindi. Okay, and then what do? We take some salt and then we rotate around them, as if we put the intention, and then remove all that negativity. And what are we actually doing in there? We are interfering, we are intruding into the auric field of that person and taking all the negativity with a conducting element called salt. Okay, so that is why that is a form of energy, and that is a process called Reiki. Or I mean, the energy that you feel around us is all called Reiki. And I will go much deeper into this Reiki. And also, when you feel this, when the kids fall, immediately, it's not only kids, when we get hurt. Okay, when we get hurt, immediately we put our hands, go there, and we start rubbing, right? Because there is immediately, when we put our hands, there is a touch healing that is happening there. Okay, and that healing means what? There is energy that is working in there. Okay, and when a child falls, you immediately hug him or her and give a kiss, soothing kiss to the child. And this kiss, like it works like an energy tablet. It's an energy medicine to the kid. Immediately, soon after the mother kisses or father kisses the child or takes them into their arms, into their hugs, this everything gets disappeared. How does that happen? Because we reciprocate to the energy. We actually react and reciprocate to what is coming to us. And then this touch healing, it's not a new thing that we've been doing. Okay, and this healing, or this is the healing that Jesus has done. This is the healing that Krishna has done, and many rishis used to do in the ancient times. Now, this ancient time knowledge that is been hidden or kept as secret in Atharvana Veda is being given to the rest of the world. So this has reappeared in Japanese, Chinese, and the other cultures, which is why this is coming in as their origin. But this has been there in India even much before, but it is kept as a secret. And you can find this reference to Reiki or prana in the Atharvana Veda. And the father of this prana energy or the Reiki energy is Sanat Kumara. Okay, this Sanat Kumar is one of the Brahma Manasa Putras. This is not being told by everybody, but we found the origins, and then slowly we have Googled it, and then we did some R&D to get to the reality of where did this Reiki come from, and then we found that it has come from Atharvan Veda, and the father of the Reiki is Sanat Kumara. And but this has even this has reappeared in Japan, and then it has come from the Japanese master. So, which is why the origins of Reiki are said to be Japan now. Okay, we'll go to the next slide. I want to make it interactive. If you have any questions, please go ahead and ask. Okay. And then we'll see. Now, what is this Reiki? Reiki. Okay, it is not RH. There is no RH. It is Reiki. Re, as we just discussed, Reiki is a Japanese word. Re is all that is existing, meaning all that is the Re is the universal life force. Okay, that is the universal life force. Ki means energy. We all have seen the movie, I think, Zara Hatke, Zara Bachke. I think in there, यहाँ पे छी अच्छा नहीं है, छी अच्छा नहीं है, he keeps telling that. And that is nothing but ki in Japan and chi in China. It's nothing but the same meaning, energy. Okay. And it does, what does it translate? What is the actual meaning of Reiki is the universal life force energy that exists everywhere. Now you might ask, why do it, if it is existing everywhere, why do you have to take it? Why do you have to invoke it again and again? Because we as human beings, first of all, we are not supposed to get sick. And second of all, we are not supposed to be in any of the worry. And third of all, we should not be having any issues, be that may physical, mental, spiritual, or anything. We are not supposed to have, because we are created as perfect human beings. The word human has got a lot of meaning. Okay. And now we are being created like that. But what did we do? We also were given two things, and that is thought and free will. These two things have created a lot of havoc in our aura. I'll talk about what aura is. It has created a lot of disturbance in our aura. And how did this disturbance come? From our own thoughts and from our own free will that has created issues. Free will can only be creating issues? No. Free will can make your life much better. Okay. Free will is given at any given point of time. You can choose better. That is why it is given. But what we are covering the free will with? Thought, anger, greed, all these things we keep covering the free will with, and then we tend to always take different paths from what has been better to us. So these are the things that disturb our auric energy, that disturb our energy field. Okay. And this energy field is created by different bodies that we have and the chakra system that we have. As we go deeper, you will understand them. So we have disturbed it. Now that we have disturbed it, we want to align to that universal life force energy that is just around us and out there, available for everyone. We are realigning ourselves to that energy. And that energy helps us nourish our organs, cells in the body, helps us in the physical, mental, and spiritual growth, bring positivity into our life, and create good feeling, being happy, being cherished, being always in the moment, be present in the moment, take more energy. That is all what happens when you keep connecting to this universal life force energy. And there are many ways to connect it. How? I tell you. The very first way that we all know is the puja. We do regular puja in our daily life, right? Or at least offer our prayers to God. By doing that, we are connecting to the universal life force energy, right? There are specific vratas that we do. By doing those vratas, we are connecting to the life force energy. And we also do bhajans, the lot of energy. And we also do mantra chanting, much more energy. And we do meditation, deeper energy. And we do group meditation, much more energy. So there are ways that we do. Then why only through Reiki? Why only through this? Because there are specific symbols, just like mantras in the universe, there are out there so many symbols coming out from Sanat Kumara's Reiki bowl. He has a Reiki bowl. Sorry, my left hand. He has a Reiki bowl that he holds, and then lot of energy keeps coming overflowing from that bowl into the universe in the form of symbols. Those are the symbols that you are connecting to in this universe, and those are the energy absorbers that you are connecting it, like you are connecting it to a deeper source of energy where you get absorbed much more energy in a fraction of second. Okay, so that is the difference, and that is what a Reiki is. Okay, and let us, if you have no doubts, we'll go forward. If you have any doubts, you can unmute and just ask there. Okay, then. So there are actually many stories that I have heard of, but I'll tell you about the Reiki story and where did this Reiki, as we have just learned that it has come from Japan, how did it come? Okay. The Reiki has been reappeared or refound by master called Mikao Usui. Okay. And how did he find it? He was once upon a time working in America hospital, in one of the hospitals, and the university. Dr. Mikao Usui, he understood that people have started questioning, his students have started questioning, you've been teaching us so much of allopathy medicine, so much of medicine, but we have seen in churches Jesus has been healing people. There have been a lot of stories in Bible. How did Jesus heal people just by touch therapy? How did it happen? You please tell us that. And then he didn't have answer, and they started questioning about energy and what are we all made up of. They started questioning energy. After serving 20 to 35 years in that hospital as a professor, he could not have answers. And then he started roaming around the world. He came to India, Tibet. He moved on to India, and then in Tibet, in one of the ashrams, on one of the gurus have told him that, see, this has been there in India, but it is also there in Tibet, but we can't tell you because it is a secret science. So what we give you is some energy for you to go and find it. And then what was he said that if you have to find it, you will have to practice meditation for 21 days. What did he do? He went to his hometown Japan, and then he climbed this Mount Kuruma. That's a sacred place now near Tokyo. Okay, he climbed that mountain, Mount Kuruma. He sat on the hilltop. When he was climbing, he took he gathered some 21 pebbles so that he knows that how many days have been completed. So he took some fruits, and then he went up and he sat there. 20 days completed, nothing happened. Okay, every day he used to practice meditation completely. 24 hours he used to practice meditation. Throw one stone out, this day is done. He used to drink water, eat all the greens that are available, only the leaves, doesn't matter which leaf was that. He used to eat all the leaves and the vegetables or fruits, whatever available on that mountain, Mount Kuruma, and then he is ready for the next day. Like that he did for 20 days. 20 days he did not see any result. 21st day before starting it, he said to the universe, I don't know what this is. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what I am searching for. if I'm not given what I need now, then I will end up my life after this 21st stone. And then now he did that meditation on that day as well. He then felt some energy coming into his spine. He felt a lot of lightning happening in his body, and there were jerks. And then he felt some kind of symbols flowing into his aura and into his mind. And then he felt his hands warm, heated up. And he felt like, because of hunger and all that, he was very weak. But he forgot all that weakness. He became very healthy and energetic. And now he was very thankful, because he was seeing in the sky those symbols are in golden color. They are just coming into his spine. And then there were a lot of symbols that had come into his spine. And then he then saw Sanat Kumara. He gave him what he was asking for, that is the Reiki energy, and that is what we have now to the world. And then the next day, he was very grateful for his experience, but he wanted to test it. He came down. While walking down, he was hurt by a small pebble or a stone that he had hit, and then it started bleeding. His big toe started bleeding. Coming down uh, to a small hotel, because he wanted to eat, because he felt hungry, and then he ordered something. Meanwhile, he wanted to try. He kept his hand on the bleeding portion, and within few seconds or few minutes, he started observing that the bleeding has stopped, and slowly the wound started healing. Can you imagine? Within minutes, the wound started healing without any surgery, and then, or without any stitches. It's just healed like that. Meaning he has practiced to that extent. And he saw that the girl who is suffering from stomach ache, who has gave him food, he kept his hand on her stomach, and she is healed completely, instantly. And then he understood, oh my God, what I have got is just not small energy. I have got a very bigger thing than what I have asked for. And then what did he do? He actually, he during his experiments, he saw that there are so many leprosy people roaming around and begging. Okay. What did he do? Without their permission, without asking them if he could give the Reiki healing, he asked them to, all of them, to come and told that I'll give you something. With that, your leprosy will go. They said, okay, okay. And then he gave everybody the leprosy healing. Within 15 days, all the leprosy was gone, and all of them became healthy and fit. And they were again going into the streets. And then he thought that, okay, I did a very good thing for them. They will now work and earn. After 20 days or a month, people searched for him. Those who have got healed, he searched for him. They were hating him, they were scolding him. And then he didn't understand what happened. What were they saying is, we were good beggars. We used to earn money at least by begging. Now that you have healed us, we don't know what to do. Nobody is giving us work. So then he didn't understand what to tell them. And then he directly came back to the Tibetan monk, and then he told what he had got. And then that monk said, yes, you have got the super sacred and secret science of the energy, and that is called prana energy from the Vedas. And you have to learn something, that is, that never do it for free, because you have given it for free and there is no value to it. That is why there is energy exchange needed. And second thing, only give to those who have asked for it. Don't go forward and say that I will give you, I will give you, I will give you. That doesn't work. That will in turn create karma for you. Don't go and follow up. Just give to only those who have come to you and asked for it. Okay. And the third thing is, don't give to anybody who has no gratitude, because this gratitude will make them receive more. And if they don't have gratitude, they will reject. When they reject, this energy that you are giving loses its value. So do not do that. That's what these are the three things that he has been told by that monk. And then he started doing that. And after so many years, then he found, like after 13 to 15 years of practice, he found another man called Shujiro Hayashi. This guy learned from Mikause and from Hayashi, this lady called Hawayo Takata. All these people are from Japan and they have learned it and given it to the people around the world. At one given point of time, there were across the world only 60 people who knew Reiki. And this was kept as a very rich man's modality. And you know what? I mean, they used to, with the fees that they could give to these masters, they can buy a house. That's how pricey it was when it was given slowly prevailing into the rest of the world. And slowly, as it came to India, there were only 8 people who learned Reiki. Okay, and this is in 2000s, not even 1900s or something. In 2000, there were only 8 people. From there were lot of people who have increased learning Reiki, and now we have one person per home who have learned Reiki. And because this is very beneficial for themselves and very beneficial for the people around and for our families. Okay, that is all about Reiki story. And what does Reiki heal? And how does Reiki heal? Reiki works especially on the, the second layer. This is the physical body that you all see, right? There are different bodies that we have. Okay. And based on the other body, that is called the pranamaya kosha or the pranic body, where it receives lots of energy, there Reiki works. And it also works on physical body as well. So many of the modalities work on the energy body alone, but Reiki works in combination of both physical and energy body, which is why the results are quicker. Okay. And the second thing is, it doesn't only work with the physical ailments. It also work with your emotional issues, mental issues, spiritual issues. If there is a blockage in your spiritual growth, that can be removed through Reiki. And how it can be removed? By practicing regular Reiki practice. Meaning, I'll tell you slowly that what is a Reiki practice. Okay. And then slowly it gets removed, and you can cleanse your karma much faster because you work directly on your DNA. The Reiki energy connects to your DNA very fast, and then that cleanses your karma very fast. And the Reiki principles is that it's a very non-traditional, uh, you know non-traditional medicine, meaning there is no hard and fast rule that you have to do it only this way. And also that if you don't have where the issue is, you can just tell Reiki that I please go and heal, and the Reiki energy knows where to go and what to heal. Okay, so that is what about Reiki is. Yes, Truni.
Ma'am, so you said like we should not follow up and we should not go and give to people. But then how will they know that we have this? Like
No, no, there
because
is it is not like for the Reiki healing. Okay. You should not
okay,
go behind people. See, I see if you if for example you're a doctor, okay, you cannot go behind your family members and tell that, see, I learned this, I want to tell you this, come and sit, I'll make you learn. Will they listen?
no,
That's how it is. They will not
okay,
listen, and even they do not value it. because you
Right.
are giving them, they are not asking.
Okay.
Okay.
So for
But
family members,
creating awareness is a different thing. The way I am creating awareness now, it is a different thing. Now that you guys know it, you will go and tell many that, yeah, there is something called Reiki. You may try that because you are not giving, but you are saying, creating awareness by the word of mouth,
okay.
right?
Ma'am, about the Reiki bowl.
Hmm.
So, I didn't understand the significance actually. So, if the symbols come out of the Reiki ball and then the energy, like I didn't understand that part.
Okay, don't bother about the Reiki bowl. Okay, there is a lot of energy that is already out there in the universe. There are lots of symbols out there in the universe. Okay, we are
Okay,
connecting
okay,
to the certain symbols that Mika Usui has got from that bowl.
okay,
Okay, so I mean, it's not that everybody will get every symbol. Okay, but this Mika Usi has created some levels and some symbols, some meaning to those symbols, and then you will get them through the process of attunement or initiation. And there are many, many symbols that you would also eventually get attracted to as you go deeper into your practice. And then
okay,
those are given to you. Those symbols are said to be given to you, meant for you. So you can practice certain symbols by universal attunement.
okay, okay,
Okay.
okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I now go forward. So these are some of the benefits of Reiki. Like there will not be any side effects, very first thing, because it will, you are not going and doing anything physically. Okay. And then this is very good for depression and anxiety, enhances your quality of life definitely, because there will be, we have we have given Reiki to a lady in USA once, and then she didn't turn up after that, and we didn't understand what happened. Okay. And then after a few months, she came back overwhelming, saying that I didn't know this has so much of power, that I have got a very good job. She was jobless, but she has got a very good job. And then we were like, then where did you go? We didn't know. Then she said that, soon after learning Reiki, I was called so many places for interviews, and then I had to rush. I didn't even have time to let you know. And this is what happened. And for one small kid, it was like they have lot of suffering in their stomach, and they have suspected something, and then overnight we have given Reiki, and she came back healthy. The very small baby, she came back healthy, and the next day morning. So, I mean, immense benefits that we have seen already. People, have overcome with lots of physical ailments, mental ailments, and spiritual growth is amazing in this. That's what I have experienced actually, because I can read out what all are there on the screen, but that doesn't help you. What helps you is my practical knowledge, and what my practical knowledge is that soon after taking level 1 Reiki, my spiritual growth actually boosted, and it started exponentially. It went exponentially high, that I am with QHHT team now. So that is how I have learned many different Reikis. It's just Usui Reiki that we are talking about today. There are hundreds of different Reikis. I have learned many different levels of Reikis, and I have done Kriya yogas, and then it's and now I'm doing this QHHT. We have done so many spiritual healings with great experiences in them and great results. All this is my spiritual growth, and this is what I have got from Reiki, and that is why I am creating the awareness of it. And I being in the in the step of a grandmaster, in the state of a level of a grandmaster, I should not be keeping quiet and not giving it to the rest of the world who are eligible or asking for it, definitely. So that is the immense benefit that I have got. And that is why we are all here. And another thing I want to tell you is, it's not that you will choose Reiki. Reiki chooses you. So there are many people who have paid fees and who could not turn up for the classes. Okay. And there are many people that they made strong arrangements and they have all plans set, but something happened in the last moment and they could not turn up. So it is not that you choose it, it chooses you. And it is now your time that you have to get aligned to the energy. That is why you are all chosen. Okay, and this is a very happy feeling when I got to know that somebody, my master told me that, see, you cannot choose Reiki, Reiki chooses you. I felt very happy because that means what? I am connected to energy. Indirectly, he's saying me, you're connected to energy. That is why you're here. So it was a very great moment for me. So these are all the benefits of Reiki. So all the pains, depressions, anxieties, and headaches, tension, insomnia, anything you can get corrected with Reiki energy. And now this Mikao Usui has formulated 4 levels of Reiki. Okay. And then the level 1 is ideally, he didn't say any symbol. Okay. It's only the basics and introduction to Reiki. Can you let me just check the time once? Okay. Sure. Okay. So, Mikao Usui has formulated 4 levels. In level 1, he didn't give the symbol, but what we understood is with giving symbol, one symbol in level 1 would actually help a lot of people. So, our master has given one symbol in level 1. So, we have continued that tradition to the rest of the people whomever we have given Reiki to. I think I don't recollect the number of batch this is, but it is more than 100 or 150 people that we have given Reiki attunements to so far. And then in level 2, it is on top of level 1, you will get level 2. So in level 2, you will get 2 more symbols. Okay. And in level 3, you will get only one symbol, which is like level 1, level 2, and level 3. And one new symbol, which is called master symbol. After doing level 3, if you plan to go to this grandmaster level or a teacher level, then you will have to at least do 25 to 50 healings with at least some progress on the healings and some testimonies, at least 10 to 15 testimonies that they have got healed, then you will be eligible for level 4. So that is how this Reiki ladder is for Usui tradition. Okay, Mikao Usui tradition. And what happens? How do this Reiki, when we say we give Reiki, what do we give Reiki? What is all this? This is called attunement, and we are always talking about attunement. And what is this attunement all about? This is nothing but you are getting aligned. The antenna is getting corrected to your crown chakra and to your spine. So not everybody will be as open to energy, right? For some, it is closed. For some, it cannot be closed. Like closed means not 100% closed. It is like very lean. It's a very narrow band. For some, it's a broad band. So based on their band frequency, they will get that energy tuning, and that is called attunement or so called initiation. So these symbols are given to people through this process called attunement. Okay. And then what will happen during this attunement, or what will happen after this attunement? Now that we will call all the masters, all our lineage, and then we will ask them to give Reiki to you or to initiate you into this Reiki energy, then you will be given by masters that symbol into your spine. You can definitely feel that energy. And then that energy is now with you, and now you can use that. And how does that work? It starts working on your chakras. because that is the source energy that you are connected to now. It starts directly working on chakras and it starts channeling into your hands. Okay. And it starts increasingly, flowing in your whole body. And you become more intuitive, you become more psychic. Okay. And you will be ready, your body will be ready to take much more energy. And this is all that happens when you go through the attunement. And it doesn't really matter, how does Reiki work, because Reiki knows how to work. You don't have to show any direction most of the times. Okay. And I mean, it is like, what are we? We are Reiki. Reiki is us. Meaning what? We are the energy in a denser form, which is all around us. And we are becoming one with it. And we are becoming, closer to it. So in level 1, it opens your chakras to this extent. In level 2, it increases. In level 3, it increases. In level 4 or teachership level, all your chakras will be wide open, so that not only you, others will also start feeling your energy around you. With level 1 itself, people start feeling your energy around you. Okay. Any doubts, or shall I move forward? Okay.
Sailaja, one question.
Yes,
So this
yes.
meditation and this Reiki are interrelated, or these two are different?
No, it is interrelated, because you take Reiki, okay? You take Reiki and then you use it in your meditation.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay? It's like interrelated.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Ma'am, it comes to the crown chakra and then it goes to the hands.
There is a lot to it. I will tell you tomorrow, only after attunement, how to use it, how the symbol is looking like. I'll tell you only after attunement. For now, this is what it is, so called as introduction. You need to understand what Reiki is and why are you taking it. That's why, this is the introductory class. But now I want to tell you one more thing. How do you prepare yourself for attunement? There is a small preparation process for attunement. And this attunement happens only on full moon days, where this cosmic energy is at its best, at its peak maximum. Okay. And it happens at early in the mornings or late in the nights. Okay. And I prefer early mornings, because that is so called Brahma Muhurat, where the angels and so many gods, goddesses will be roaming, and there are a lot of divine energy that is around us. So tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. to 6:45 a.m. will be your attunement, meaning your initiation. And what do we do in that? We will scan all of you. We will see what at all, if at all there is any negativity, and then that will be removed as step 1. Step 2, you will be put into meditative state. You will be put into meditative state. And step 3, there will be invocation of all the divine masters. Okay. And step 4, they will give that divine symbol into your body. They will put that divine symbol into your spine. With gratitude, this attunement completes. Okay. And this takes place from 5 a.m. to 6:45. So what do you have to do? You will have to wear white and white, if you have. If you do not have, please wear any light color clothes, not black. Avoid black. Or any very dark colored ones. Okay. Wear any light colored clothes. And do salt water bath. Means what? You take this much of rock salt, put it into a bucket and melt it and pour that water on top of you. with an intention that it is cleansing your aura. It is clearing you completely. And that will actually cleanse your aura and make you ready for receiving more energy. This salt water bath only on Paurnamis is very helpful. Okay. And that is first step. Second step, wear whites. And third step, if you are not in periods, lit a diya in front of God. If you are in periods, that is also okay. There is no limitation that you should be very, very pure to take Reiki. Nothing like that. Okay. Thus purity, that periods is for physical body. That doesn't stop you from taking Reiki. Okay. So you can still take Reiki. You can still get into that initiation process. Okay. And if you can, lit a diya in front of God as a sign of your surrender, and offer one fruit, or if you don't have anything, just offer some nuts or just cashews or pali. If you have that, groundnuts are also fine. Anything that you have. If nothing is there, just offer a little bit of sugar. And that is in the indication of offering all your karma. Okay. Getting release of all your karma. These intentions are very important. Okay. Do this. And then be ready with calm state of mind by 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Sailaja, one doubt.
Yeah.
Head bath cheyala, normal bath is fine.
Head bath cheyali.
Okay. Thank you.
Ma'am, rock salt, if it's not there, then
You use
what?
pink salt or any normal salt.
I only have home salt right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever salt that you have, don't tell me you don't have salt.
No, I know,